you today? I see. I just thought I'd do a video today instead of a stream so I can speak more clearly. And because it will kind of be more like what hopefully I'll be like in a couple months or less, I'd hope. I'm just so nervous during streams, I can't really articulate or explain things the right way, so thought maybe I'd be less nervous here and I could give some background and do a better just chatting stream. It's not really a stream, but this is how I did streams before, just as recordings pretty much. So, firstly, thanks for the comments. I like reading them. I wasn't sure if you're supposed to reply if that's strange, so when I was looking it up, I found this. And I thought it was funny, so I want to show you. But apparently it's okay. It's not weird to reply. I wasn't sure because even on smaller channels I watch, I don't usually see replies from the creator. It might be because they get buried, because I think usually they only reply after the first couple days, and then they don't reply to comments on that video anymore. So maybe it's just that, not that they don't reply to them. But I liked reading your comments. It was really nice to me. Thanks. I didn't expect that. I realize it might be weird, hard to understand why I'm so nervous without any background, so but maybe I will just explain a bit about how I am, I guess. So where to start? I've been shut in since COVID, yeah, but before that I only left the house for school and it was miserable. Sometime in middle school, I would say maybe when I was 14, kind of out of nowhere there was just this small seed planted that I wanted to be alone and I didn't like having friends anymore or being around people, and it started to feel like a burden. But I just tried to bury it, and I had my friend group until the end of middle school, and then I went to a different school and I didn't make friends. I just wanted to be alone. Some situation stuff happened, and so I had to transfer again. And I made one friend there, one good friend, and even a casual friend. And that was when I was 15, and that's the last time I've had friends. I do not know what's wrong with me, but I don't like having relationships with people. I'm not a misanthrope though. I really, really like people. Which sounds weird to like people when I want to have a relationship with them. I love people actually. I don't know why I'm like this. I wish I wasn't like this, but I just like being alone, and that's how I've been for many years. And so before, I think I've been an anxious person for a long time, but having friends in elementary and middle school helped me at least not fall into social incompetency. But since I stopped talking to people, it's just fallen off so hard. I can't hold a conversation, it's even hard for me to talk to my family. I guess those are the only people I have a relationship with, my immediate family, and the only people I have an obligation to. I guess my brother is my friend, but I don't think that really counts, and we don't hang out that much. even though we live together, because we have opposite schedules. I'm nocturnal and I have a remote job, and my brother has a normal schedule and he commutes and he's very social. So, but we've always gotten along really well. So I guess my brother is my friend, but I don't know. I'm not lonely. I don't have any memories of being lonely. It doesn't mean that I never was lonely, because I don't remember my childhood very much. It's kind of empty. So, maybe I was lonely as a child, but I haven't experienced anything like that recently. I really like being alone, but I like people, so I want to talk to people but not have relationships with them. And I thought streaming was a good way to do that. And another thing is that I just wanted to help with social competency and fear of strangers, because I want to be independent. I don't want to rely on my family to handle social stuff for me. I really don't like relying on people for anything. I want to be independent. And I think whether or not the fear gets better, I'm gonna have to do something about it when I move out this summer. So I think what I'll end up doing is kind of diving in all at once. I think that will cause less problems, less worry in the long run. So I think it's not gonna be like a gradual thing. I think it will be, what do you call that? Do something all at once. I'm not sure. But I thought that this would help nonetheless, to just become more comfortable with the idea of strangers. And I know it's not very, it's not directly convertible to real life social interactions, because it's just a chat box. So it can't be, but I think it could still help. And in a way, it's kind of worse since there are so many people, and anonymity kind of makes people more prone to be mean or just blunt even, which is fine. But it's not the same as, real face-to-face stuff. But I still think it's good, and I watch streams now to help with it too, and I think they're equally helpful. One is putting yourself out there less, but I don't know. I don't know if this will really help. But also I just thought it would be fun. I remember I decided I wanted to try streaming about 2.5 years ago, a little before the summer of 2022. And I think it was especially some streamers who have kind of similar things to me, whether shut-ins or needs or whatever it is, but they were able to get better through streaming or find friends. I'm not really looking for friends, you can tell, but if I did ever want friends, it would be cool if this made me want friends. I don't see that happening. It's been a pretty stable personality trait for a long time, but if it did, that would be good. Yeah, what was my train of thought going? Right, so streamers like me, and there was one specifically from Niji Sanji. She's a Japanese streamer. I looked up her name before this. It's Ririmu. Yeah. And I just remember a clip of her talking about her time as a NEET, and she was inside for so long that going outside and looking at a flower made her cry. And it felt very familiar. I think at one point point, it was probably, I didn't look up at the sky for 8 months maybe. A very long time. Honestly, I haven't looked up at the sky even recently. I should go out on the back porch. I think I will soon. Our cat goes out with me. She won't leave if I'm there. It's kind of cute. But it's just things like that. And a lot of streamers have, streamed to make friends or because they struggle with, being social in more conventional ways. And that's more common with VTubers too, I think, because of the anonymity thing. So I just thought it looked like fun, and they had similar stories of getting better. So it's kind of what's driven me over the past couple years. I guess the goal is just to get better and make a small community of kind and cool people. I know it's cold to say I don't care about relationships, but I don't want them, but it doesn't mean I don't care about people. I really like people. I want to know how they're doing and opinions and how their day is and everything. So it's kind of good for a streamer because you're not supposed to think of viewers as friends. There's always gonna be a parasocial element if you're empathizing with someone, but usually when people talk about it, they mean in the unhealthy way. So not like that. I think it's okay. I don't know if people would find it bad that I'm this way. Mostly, so many noise. Mostly I just want to be competent so I can be independent. And I like people. That's a summary. And, I need to drink water. Hold on. I've been getting pretty self-conscious though with the idea of my people seeing my videos. I do know now though that the way that streams are disseminated, promoted versus videos is really, really different, which is to be expected, because YouTube is first and foremost a video sharing platform, but the extent of it is surprising, really surprising, and I feel bad for anyone who has to come across my videos, because I know it's not good and I'm not very energetic, and I just feel bad that I'm even taking up a space. That was my keyboard mute. I forgot that I binded a shortcut onto the keyboard. But yeah, I just feel embarrassed and kind of guilty because I know I'm nothing close to really entertaining people on here. I know. I don't know if I could be one day. There's only so much you could do, I guess, as a casual and unenergetic streamer. But I guess I don't have to be that good. I just want to be good enough that I can talk to people. So I watch my streams back, and I really don't like how I sound. It's a lot worse when I'm nervous too, because it gets more whispery and I mumble more, So it makes you really self-conscious that so many people saw that. But it's okay. It will get better. And I think a big part of what I don't like about my voice is caused by chronic dehydration. I was kind of curious about if this is normal, and I couldn't find an answer. Is it normal? Is it normal to, be occupied with something, you run out of water, you say, I don't want to get up, and then you go 5 hours without drinking? Is this normal? Because this happens a lot, and then I try to chug water before stream, but I think it's too little. It's too little time for it to help, And so I think some of the ways I talk is caused by that, and that I don't like. And also, I don't open my mouth very wide. I'm very close to being a ventriloquist, so I think with a little bit of effort, I could go down that career path. The only letter I really struggle with is P. Maybe ones that are close to P. Yeah. So I try to open my mouth wider when I talk. Oh, sorry. But it's very weird, very uncomfortable. More water. Yeah, this model might be in some ways more expressive actually, because I think this is bigger than my mouth actually opens. So I remember when I was testing out free models in VTube Studio, the mouth would stay straight. And I had to change the settings to be so sensitive to register it. It's also probably because the lighting wasn't really good, because I'm usually in pretty dark places. Pretty dark room, I mean. But it's definitely part of it. So try to enunciate better. Yeah. And I think it would help, to stream longer if I allowed some longer silences, but I like streamers that talk more consistently too. And I feel like if I start being quiet, I won't start talking again. So it's just better if I'm just in the zone. Even though it takes a lot more effort since I don't talk that much even to myself. I started talking to myself more recently, trying to get better. It's not that good. You can tell. There are other things. I think about being nervous about people watching my stuff. I just saved the what is it called? I bookmarked the community page and I have my playlist, so I only look at the metrics that people can see publicly. I don't want to see any of the analytic stuff. It goes, the thoughts are bad, so I don't want to look at it, and it's not the goal anyway. But I have the community thing saved so I can reply to you. It's very weird that anyone cares. I'm kind of confused by that. I don't know. Don't understand it. But thank you. Other topics. I wrote down topics. Oh, I wrote down a lot of strategies for helping with making my voice better. So when last week I didn't really it's not a very productive week generally, but I learned a lot about tech stuff. And I did a lot of updating. One day was just a ton of updating. I also updated Windows just to see if that's why Leak wasn't working. I wasn't gonna get Windows 11 until the update stopped. Update stopped in October of next year or something, somewhere around there. I don't. I want to wait until the last moment. I wanted to, but sometimes tech companies, they make the older models or the older versions of things work less, so you'll upgrade. I'm glad it actually didn't work, because that would have been scummy. Water. Good job. And one of the features too, they have a focus. A focus setting. I don't know if they had this before. They might have. But it was built into the taskbar when you click on the calendar. It's below the calendar. Articulation. Calendar. Noises. I just realized I'm putting down the glass too hard. Sorry. It's really helpful for me for work, because I don't use that, I just use the timer, because the focus sessions only go up to 4 hours. So I like to set a 5-hour timer for work and then 25 minutes for breaks. And it really helps with pacing. It's a very boring job, as most jobs are. So, and then with no one here to look over my shoulder or any kind of visible pressure, I guess, to meet quotas, I don't do as much as I should. So timers help. I really need to save right now. Timers are good. Because I usually overestimate how long I've been working, since time goes so slow during boring things. And time has gone really slow the past 4 or 5 days. Whenever I did the first Twitch stream, it's impressive, really. That was one of my goals, to try to slow down time, because I don't go out or anything, and every day is very, very much the same. So it's not. I mean, I guess everyone's day is kind of the same, even if they go out. The going out just becomes the same. But there's variables. There are people, and I don't know. You can see animals outside. I guess I can see my cat. You can see wild animals and car accidents and what else do you see? A movie? Go to a restaurant? There's more variability there, I think. But it probably does feel the same too. But it has gone really slow. It is true, right, that time goes faster as you get older because there are less new things. But is boredom new? Why is boredom so slow then? So either new things or boring things. You could probably live forever. If you just did taxes all day, you'd probably live the equivalent of 1,000 years. Wait a second, they're geniuses. The tax filers. They know. Wow. They get like 10 days in a 1 hour session. It's incredible. So, I guess it's a boring 10 days though. But it's nice if you want there to be more time. Just do nothing. YouTube makes time go too fast. And movies and music and everything, you just stare at a wall. Daydreaming also makes time go fast, so stare at a wall but don't think. Don't think fun things. You could do it. Other things. I don't think I'll stream. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but not on Christmas. I'm cooking a Christmas dinner for my mom, so I'm not gonna do anything for Christmas. And I don't have anything planned, so it would be very last minute anyway, or nothing to do with holiday stuff, which I guess is fine, but people usually do theme streams that have more effort. So I'd rather just not do anything that day. The things, those are the main things. I think I had a few more, but I just want this to be a short explanation. Maybe think I'm a robot now. Yeah, so thanks for talking to me in the comments again if you did. I appreciate it, thank you. Have a good day. Good night.